Brandon, as you know, the draft lottery happened today. So what are your opinions on the draft? But first off, I'm going to read the top 14 list of the draft picks. Miami's number 14. Denver's number 13. Detroit is number 12. Charlotte's number 11. Sacramento is number 10. Dallas is number 9. New York is the number 8th pick. Minnesota is number 7. Orlando's number 6. Sacramento is number 5. Phoenix number 4, Philadelphia number 3, the Lakers number 2, and Boston number 1. So, Brandon, what's your opinion on this draft, man?
I think we better say goodbye to Jimmy Butler right now.
Why you say that?
Because it's been real. Believe it.
Why you trying to get rid of him?
It's the obvious choice. They gotta start over.
Okay, this is my question. So if they start over, do you think D-Wade's staying?
No, Wade.
Yes. No. Wade is opting in. No one is saying Wade. What? How much is it next year?
He makes $24.5 million.
You gonna give him $24.5 million, and his kids just started high school.
Oh yeah, and his sons are cold. Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, actually, that's cool for the rookie. Then you get to learn from D-Wade in his last 2 years.
Yeah, but because
they'll probably sign him back on one last year on a deal, or he'll go to Miami for another year.
Possibly, but I mean, I don't even know if Jimmy's gonna be gone. There's really two options. Because Paul George now, because I mean, you could trade way less for Paul George now. You could just get Crowder the hell out the way.
Why? Why do you say trade way less for Paul George? Because of what he said.
Number one pick.
Oh, I thought you were saying because of what he.
No, we got the number one. Paul George doesn't even want to come. So honestly, Jimmy, yeah, you might be in Boston next year.
I mean,
yeah, he's gonna be in Boston next year.
I mean, but no. Okay, so question for you, Brandon. If you make that trade, who do you pick? Do you pick Fultz or do you pick Ball? If you're the Bulls.
I mean, you pick Fultz.
Thank you. Likewise, I think that's who.
Even if you Boston. Okay. Even if they wind up keeping the pick, do you still keep him?
Who? Fultz? No.
Yeah. Or do you pick someone else? Okay, but trade him to who?
To whoever giving you the best player.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
you need a super team to beat a super team, so you got to build a super team.
Yeah, but who they gonna get?
Not a super team.
But other than Jimmy, who are they gonna get to build a super team? They still 2 players short of a super team.
Not really. Not in the East.
What?
Not in the East. Not really. In the East, not really.
Yeah, in the East, not really. But they still not gonna beat nobody in the West. They're not beating the Spurs or the Warriors.
You go out to Paul George.
It's impossible.
Paul George wanted to be a Laker. Paul George was literally on Kimmel yesterday and said, and Kimmel asked him, had him and Kobe Bryant been talking about the Lakers.
Like that wasn't like that actually happened?
Yeah, that actually happened.
He really did? He really said that?
Yeah, he said no, not yet. He said no,
not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. I thought somebody made that up on Twitter. But no, if I keep the pick and I'm Boston, actually I might keep the pick if I'm Boston. Mm-hmm. Because like you said, you're not going to be good enough to probably beat the Celtics. No, to probably beat the Cavs or the Warriors anytime soon. Even adding Jimmy Butler, does that even beat you, Cleveland? Does that really beat Cleveland? Or maybe it probably just takes a 7. Does that really beat Cleveland? Honestly, if you put Jimmy on the Celtics, does that really beat Cleveland?
Yes, I think.
No, it doesn't beat Cleveland.
You got your best bet to beat Cleveland.
That's your best bet.
Yeah, but you're still not beating Cleveland. You got 2 all-star level, borderline superstar level players on the same team. But you got 2 in Cleveland, 3. You got the greatest player on planet Earth, 1 superstar and a star.
Who's a superstar?
Kyrie. I'm lying. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Star.
Okay.
Star. You got the greatest player on Earth and 2 stars, and then you would have 2 stars in Boston. That's not putting you over the hump. That's not beating you them. I'm picking Ball and. Ball can still come in.
If you're the Celtics, you're picking Ball.
Yeah, because listen.
What?
Listen to me.
Why?
Ball can come in and actually play point guard. That means you can tell Lil Zeke, shoot. Mm-hmm. And Ball can come in and create for everybody else. Little Zeke doesn't really create for... He creates for people, but now you have 2 creators. You have 2 people who can get in the lane and get shots for other people. 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that means... And things always work well when you have 2 people who can get other people's shots. A lot of teams got 2 people who can get their own shot. Not many teams have 2 people who can get other people's shots.
Okay, so do you start Ball right away or do you bring him off the bench?
Start him.
Over Avery Bradley?
Yeah. You have to. He's the number 1 pick. You have to. He's the number 1 pick. You can't really bench the number 1 pick. You have to. Start him.
Why can't you take the NFL mentality of
Because this is basketball and it's not gonna work, and it's Lonzo Ball. You can't do that. Like, no, if you pick Lonzo Ball, you start him and you play him. It's nothing wrong with benching Avery Bradley. Do you know how good of a bench you would have? Jaylen Brown, Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Olynyk. Even though Olynyk might have stole him a check, so he might be gone.
Olynyk is gone. He was
Probably
only making $2 million off his rookie deal.
Yeah,
he's
probably
gone.
gone.
He's gone. Olynyk is as good as gone.
But no, you have him. Who else is on Boston's bench? Who else is on the bench besides Olynyk and
You got Jaylen Brown. You got Gerald Green.
Gerald Green. Like, regardless, if you slide,
but
Avery
Gerald
Bradley,
Green didn't even play in the playoffs.
If Avery Bradley is your sixth man, you have a very good bench. Point blank, period. And this way, you still get to be competitive. And I think Lil Zeke is already 28 years old. Mm-hmm. He has maybe, with his size, 2 years left in his prime, possibly.
Yeah,
2-3 years.
Yeah,
left.
he got 2 years left before he averaging 15 points a game.
Exactly. You get ball. You can still prepare for the future while you're competitive now. As opposed to if you trade this pick, Jimmy's already 28. So basically, you just shorten your window, and then you're going to have to rebuild in 3 years.
Yeah.
If you have ball, you ain't got to rebuild nothing.
But if you got Fultz, what's the argument against that? Is it just a height thing?
No, it's not a height thing. It's just that with the way Boston's roster is currently constructed, with Zeke being such a main scorer, I don't want two ball-dominant guards in the same backcourt. I would rather one guard be more of a pure point guard. Fultz is more so a ball-dominant scoring guard.
But if you bench Avery Bradley, will he still produce like he does?
That's a good point.
He's more so like he does.
He's more so a defender. So I mean, of course his numbers would go down, but I don't think that affects his defense. He really can't score like that.
I mean, he showed he could score in the
playoffs. The Holy
playoffs.
Ghost. No.
He was consistent all playoff with scoring.
Nah, he wasn't consistent all playoffs. He found his shot within like the last couple games in the Wizard series. I'm still not sold on it. And actually, he didn't even find it in Game 7. He wasn't the reason why they won. Defensively, he was good, but offensively, he was in.
He played solid in that Game 7.
Defensively, he played very good. Offensively, he was Avery Bradley. He wasn't doing what he did when he had 32 games ago. He wasn't doing that. And in the game after, I think he still had 20. He wasn't doing that. He was back to regular Avery Bradley numbers. Mm-hmm. So personally, honestly, I wouldn't trade the pick.